Hey everyone, today is Small Business Saturday and it is a day to support all of those small businesses out there. There's loads on the high street, so make sure if you are out at the weekend to go and support them. But today I'm going to be doing some collaboration with Sharp Thinking Marketing and Natalie from over there to just help you with your marketing a little bit. So hi Natalie, do you want to introduce everyone to you and let people know a little bit about you?
Thank you for having me along today. Hi everyone, my name is Nat Sharp and I set up my business nearly 5 years ago. So I'm based in Tunbridge Wells in Kent and I offer marketing consultancy to small businesses.
Perfect. And I'm just going to ask you some questions about that consultancy, which I hope is going to give a value to everyone who is watching, if you're okay with that.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So the first question is why is it important for someone to plan their marketing rather than just go and ad hoc it and wing it as they're going along?
There's several reasons for doing this. One which is focus, and that's probably the main reason why businesses contact me in the first place. They are ducking in and out of so many different things in terms of their marketing, and I think they're starting to realize it's not sustainable and they don't have the right resource, the right skills or experience as well to manage and execute it. They don't know whether their marketing is working as well. So a strategy and a plan will really force you to start looking at all the data and looking at the results. It will also help from a budget perspective as well. So you can plan a year in advance and look at the whole thing together and work out how much money can you afford to spend and how should that budget be spent in what areas, and then again ensuring you've got the right expertise to manage your marketing. So it could have very different outcomes in terms of the skills required. So for example, if you're going down a thought leadership route and require really in-depth research and blog writing, to perhaps more of a social media approach as opposed to doing perhaps more email marketing or events based. So they're very different skills and experience required. So a strategy will enable for you to look at the whole thing holistically and ensure that you're not missing out on key strategic opportunities. It will also make sure that your marketing objectives are aligned to your business objectives. Now, if you don't have a strategy or a plan, that's very difficult to achieve because you're just going to be reactive on a daily basis.
Yeah, definitely. And if someone is completely new, they're making a business completely from scratch, they have no marketing in place, only just got their product or service sorted. What is the importance of doing market research to get the ball rolling?
So, market research is absolutely invaluable. I'm a huge advocate. So, research should always be the start of any marketing activity. So, market research can be used in terms of understanding the competition. So, allowing you to benchmark yourself and understand how your offering sits against the competition. It can also be used as well to get feedback from customers to find out how they're feeling, what do they think about you, how can you improve your offering. You can also use it to measure as well your brand. So there are lots of different ways that you can use the research. You could use it to test different offerings. So if you're looking to launch a new product into a market as well, so to find out what customers think to that offering, and is there you can use it for different price points as well to get reactions from customers.
And something, if anyone does follow you, they will notice that you do quite a bit, is blogging. You write quite a few blogs each month. Why do you think it is important for a business owner to focus on the blog?
So blogging helps in a number of different ways. It allows you to showcase your expertise and your passion for me, which is very much marketing. So it allows you to demonstrate your knowledge, but in a kind of far more interesting and credible way. It also helps with your SEO, your search engine optimization, which many people aren't aware of. They can understand, they can see these blogs being used on social media, and perhaps they're just uploaded on a monthly basis to their website. But it's a really important part of your content strategy and improving your search engine optimization as well. Because what it's doing is allowing people to find you when they're searching for different topics. So your blog may appear if you're searching, for example, how much money should I spend on my marketing? So I may have created a blog along those lines. So people might not necessarily be searching for a marketing consultant, but they might be looking for help for something else that's connected.
Yeah, great. And when it comes to what you do, so the consultancy side of it and stuff like that, why would someone come to you rather than doing it themselves and trying to work it all out themselves?
So that there is no right or wrong approach. Obviously, it depends on resources and budgets as well. So I've got over 20 years marketing experience, both agency side and also client side as well. So I've set up marketing departments, I've launched brands to market. So I've pulled all of my experience together to then help small business owners and hopefully kind of get to the end result much quicker. So I'm used to working with multiple businesses in very, very different sectors. And it's much easier as well for someone impartial to come in and conduct a review of the business and to tell them what's working and what isn't. That's very hard to do if you're employed by the organisation or the founder of the business. So I think impartiality is really important, as is the expertise and the experience that a marketing consultant can offer.
Yeah, amazing, definitely. And I think as well, I just want to sort of touch on accountability. So there's some people who are just winging it and trying to work it out themselves. They'll do something for a little while and then get distracted and start doing something else. How could having an accountability buddy or having someone like you working with them or a mentor help them actually stay focused and keep on the right track?
Yes, absolutely. So I do work with clients in this way as well. So we can put in place monthly review meetings. So as part of that, we could assess all of their marketing and their sales activity. So it's very important to bring the two together. And so that's one of the benefits of working with a marketing consultant. They can do that so they can make sense of all of the data. And they can very much help educate and upskill as well existing staff. And what we'd also do is put in place key metrics and KPIs, which stand for key performance indicators. Now, there are probably over 100 different metrics in terms of the way that you can measure marketing, so it's quite complicated. But what we can do is look at your historical data, and then we can set targets. We can set annual targets and then break that down into monthly targets, and then look month on month. How is your marketing performing? And quite often we may be kind of way off where we need to be. So what you start to do is to refine those targets as well, in line with how you're performing at the moment, to make sure we then get to the end goal, whatever that may be. And obviously it varies as well by organisation in terms of what they want to achieve.
Great, perfect. Well, thank you for coming and answering some of my questions. I think you've given some really good value out there to the people. Can you let me know where people can find you if they want to come and make sure they're following you and get more value out of you?
Yes, so I would say connect with me on LinkedIn or go to my website, sharpthinkingmarketing.co.uk. But thank you ever so much for having me along today.
Right, thank you.